Okay, so we've got another custom champions. This time we're going to be testing out trying out 2 new heroes. So we're going to be trying out Yuri Watanabe, otherwise known as Wraith, by Rainy. I did not read her identity card at all when making the deck, but she's going to be running Injustice. And took everything out of there, yep. We're going to be playing Surf there, by Runboy from Plants vs Zombies. Now in aggression. Okay. We're just going to be going up against Mutagen Former, just to keep it simple. But yeah, so we're going to draw 6 here. Okay, we've got aggressive conditioning already, but we've also got this. Okay, seems like an important card to have. And then just call this just in case. Okay, so getting alter ego support out. I don't think we need this many concussive blows. Actually, to be honest, I don't think we'll be able to get both out, so that's why I do this. I think we're going to be Yuri go first, because why not? So we can find a piece backup support and add it to our hand, or ready it, but we don't have it, so we're going to find it. Then there's 4 threat on the scheme, so we can confuse. Okay, first of all, we're going to get out Charlie Cooper. Exhaust Charlie. If the number of boosted icons on the top card of the... Well, that's actually pretty useless to us right now. Hero action, okay. I feel like getting police backup out is a good idea, but Tendril Sam just wipes out the minions here. Might be good for us, because I think we want to set up over here. Yeah, we're just going to set up, so we're going to use 1, 2, I think. We're going to set up over here, so we're just going to get rid of the minions using this. We're going to flip up, and then spend 2 to deal 3 damage to enemy, and then deal 3 damage to another enemy. So we're just going to wipe out both falls. I'd love to get one of these out, but I can't. So I'm just going to fort for 2. 1, 2. Okay, we're going to hold on to these. And then it is Sir's turn. So I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get out aggressive conditioning. Actually, we're going to keep that, because then we have something for this to use, hopefully. So that's going to give us an extra 3 hit points. I forgot to change the counters, and now I'm going to end up fighting with the health thing. Yeah, we're going to do the same over here. Just without the fighting. There we go. Okay, so let's actually change this form, so we're going to flip up. Do we need to flip up? I'm actually going to stay down, because Then we can get some cards for this to go. We don't need to flip up, it's only going to hit him for 2, which I don't think is worth it. So we're going ready. And draw 3. Sure, go yellow. We'll draw 3 more here. Sorry, 4 more. Exhaust flaming flights. Spend a resource of any type. Look at the top X cards of your deck or X's. Okay. There's a card draw. We don't have anything out yet. But that's one that we should save for later. Defense. Okay, can't use that yet. Okay. One, two. Use attacking here. We're going to defend. So we take no damage. And she's got, after you attacked, if you took no damage, ready wave. Then he's scheming over here for 1. This guy comes into play. He's going to place a threat here. Oh, pumpkin bombs. Another goblin 4. Just gonna put him there so we can just get a card out next turn. Okay. So I want this out. We're gonna use Scorching Sun and Fire Shield, I think, to get it out. We don't actually have any. Oh, we do have a little bit of threat removal in our hand. But actually, I'd rather use that. So, we spend 1, 2 to get Sunny Personality done. So, remove 3 threat from the scheme. 1, 2, 3. And set this card aside. I'm going to put them up here so that I can see them. Anytime you may resolve a special ability on the set side, so a fair card. We could add it back to our hand, but we don't want to. So we can do this 4 times. So that's. Oh no, we it once per round. So we just get to remove 1 more. Okay, and then we'll just. We'll just attack for 2, because you can finish him off. Also, we're attacking for 3, because we've got aggressive conditioning. And then he's done. Okay. I do kind of want. There's a couple of setup cards I want here. Do I get down the police, or do I get down the sense of justice? If I do sense of justice, then I can confuse this minion, which isn't really that major. I'm actually going to use these 2 instead. Get out police backup. I can't actually damage him for 2, so I can't actually do this card, unfortunately, which was my plan, but never mind. So I think we're just going to attack for 1. I'm going to do it to him. I'm going to start knocking him down. And then we're going to flip down. Oh, actually. We're going to attack for 1. And then we're going to exhaust him to do the damage. We're going to spend Sense of Justice to heal 2 damage from an enemy. And then we're going to confuse him. We're then going to flip down. Water Exhauster, just to draw a card. Hero action, yeah, not great. We also get to ready this guy, so we're going to ready him, and he's going to remove 1 threat from the scheme. And then that's done. So we're going to draw 5 here, and 5 here. So we definitely want that out. And then we'll work out what to do after that. 1, 2. He's attacking over here for 2 plus a boost card. And we don't really have much defense, so we're just going to take it. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we take 2 indirect damage. 1, 2. We also place 1 threat on the main scheme because of his ability. And then we take a damage from the fall. He's scheming here, but he's confused. And a minion. Another minion. Okay. So it's Yuri's turn first. We have 2 on there, so we remove 2 threat from the scheme in a moment. We might as well do it. This guy will remove 1 threat from the scheme, and then we'll ready him, and then we'll flip up. And we're going to spend 1, 2 on Elastic Tendrils. So after you attach Wrapped Up to an enemy or give them a status card, deal 1 damage to an enemy, or 2 instead if they're a minion. So Wrapped Up is hero form only attached to an enemy, and when an attached enemy activates, discard Wrapped Up. The enemy gets -2 scheme and attack for that activation. Then spend 1 resource of any type to return this to your hand. We're going to spend, so those were for the Elastic Tendrils. We're going to spend 1 to do Wrapped Up, and put it on Goers. Yeah, that deals a damage to them. It is not an attack, so it ignores guard. We're then going to deal 1 damage here, because Surfer can take out either of these, so it's not really a major problem. And we'll just do another damage. Okay. Then just needs 1 more damage and I can position strike it, but mind you. We're going to take out the guard. And then going to spoil him for a fight. Oh, that is not the minion I really wanted. So ready? Definitely not. Okay, we're going to deal 3 damage. Spend 1, 2. For Relentless Assault, we didn't use the fist resource, so it doesn't have overkill. We're just going to deal 5 damage here and kill off this guy. We're then going to use our ability to trigger a set aside card, which is just going to remove 1 threat from here. We're then going to flip down, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. The one to your hand and put the other on the bottom of your deck. If you looked at Solar Flare card this way, heal 1 damage from Solar Flare. Your X damage to... Okay, I don't think we can afford that. Hoping they've got some good resources, but add wanting hand. Okay, doesn't really help me much, to be honest. But so we're gonna ready. We're gonna keep both of these, and then we're gonna ready. We're gonna keep upside the head and draw 4. Okay. Draw 3 more here. Set an enemy on fire. Just over the end of this character's turn / phase. Deal 2 damage to it, ignoring tuss, and discard this card. So pretty powerful. So we'll definitely be able to get use out of this. And it's a good way to generate resources. Okay, so we definitely want to use that so we can get it out of our deck and into here. Okay, so we can go 1, 2. He's attacking here. He's attacking for 2 minus 2, so he's attacking for 0. We're still going to defend. So we take no damage because we're defending for 3, so we get to ready. So we discard this. We can spend a resource to get it back, which I think we will. I think we're going to spend for justice to get it back. Actually, we're going to spend one of the upside heads to get it back. And then this guy's just going to hit us for 1, that's fine. Then, scheming over here. 1, 2. And 1 from the soldier. Card card and in card card. Goblin 4. And another pumpkin bombs. Okay, it is first turn first. Not too worried about the threat. We've got infiltration and for justice if we want it as well, so not worried at all. Do we heal is the question. I think we do. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use plan of attack to look at the top 7 cards. It's 7, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's either another sunburn. Let's use a helpful card. We're not going to get both sunburns out. No, we would, because we generate a resource, yeah. So actually we will. We're going to grab another sunburn. I'm going to shuffle this. I'm going to flip up. We're going to spend 1, 2 to sunburn. So set an enemy on fire. They're massive. And set the card aside. So now we can use these. So we can generate an energy resource. So we're going to do that, and we're going to use Sunny Personality and that to pay for a sunburn. Which will set another enemy on fire. There we go. So these are going to take a damage, 2 damage, sorry, at the end of the phase, at the end of their phase. So at the end of the villain turn, basically. So we used 1 resource, so we can still remove 1 threat. 1 energy doesn't really help us. So we'll leave it there. Okay, we're not going to infiltrate because I think we might as well keep these around. So we'll get this out. We're going to spend 1 for wrapped up. Put it back on him, which deals 1 damage. going to deal the damage here. And then we can up beside the head. I should put upside the head. No, we'll do a lot 1 damage here. And thwart for 2, I think. Then I think we're going to flip it down. We'll exhaust Charlie to draw a card. Doesn't really help us here. And then we'll ready the piece back up. We'll remove a threat. Okay, and we're going to ready. We're going to ready. We don't need 2 upside the heads. We're going to draw 5 here. And we're going to draw 4 more here. Okay, so 1, 2. He's attacking here for 0 because this gets discarded. We could spend resource of any type to bring it back to us. I'm going to spend for justice and bring it back. Then he's attacking for 0. He does deal 1 damage and he gets an additional boost card. Put this into play, engage with us. Okay, so we take a damage. We need to put a threat on here. Then these both could deal damage to us. Then over here, he's going to scheme for 1, just a 1, and these 2 are going to scheme for 1. There's encounter card and encounter card. Oh, I forgot about this, which would have dealt 2 more damage over here. It's okay because it's just gone straight back. I'm going to remove a threat with police backup. Oh yeah, these take 2 damage each. I did kind of forget that they'd both still be around, so not great for us, but we're going to use this to remove 2 threat, because there's 2 boost icons there. Then we're going to ready police backup. I think we're just going to use that as a damage, so we're going to flip up. Use police backup to get rid of these are gone as well, so he's dead. It's just annoying enough amount of damage that I can't get through, unfortunately. So it's 1, 2, 3 for concussive blow. So confuse enemy and deal 3 damage to it if you spent a fist, which we did. So 1, 2, 3, and confuse. Replace the status card on an enemy, so we deal damage to it. Then we're going to spend 1. Put that wrapped up on here. Then we're going to spend infiltration to do scare tactic to deal 3 damage to a confused enemy. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Over here, so look at this. Deal X damage to 3 enemies and remove X threat from 2 schemes. Where X is the amount amount set aside so first. So each enemy damage this way on fire. Okay. So we have 3. And it's going to cost us 5. So it'll be 3 damage to 3 enemies. That's 9 damage. And it's not. Yeah. 9 damage essentially. And 3 threat. Because I haven't got any side schemes. I think that's pretty good. So I'm just going to exhaust these so that I know that I've done them. They don't actually exhaust. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that does work. So it's 3 damage to each of them. 1, 2, 3. And he's dead. Deals us a damage. Set fire to each enemy damage display. Okay. And we remove 3 threat. Then we're going to use this to remove 1 more threat. I'm actually gonna so if there's goggles, guard this back to our hand, and then we're gonna spend it to finish this guy off. I think 1, 2. We take a damage, but we heal 2 because of precision strike. We are then going to flip down and look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We can put another attack in our hand, and then this goes in the bottom. We're then going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Neither was serve their cards, so we didn't get to heal anything off that. Okay, so we're going to ready, and we're going to ready. We're going to draw 5 cards here, and 5 more cards here. Okay, we do have some fire to get out to get rid of the Goblin Glider, which might be nice. You draw any amount of cards, heal 1 damage from a friendly character. Man, they're pretty good. Has some very expensive cards, but they seem very good. Although I keep finding out when there's plenty cards to play. Okay. So no defense cards here, that's fine. I don't think she has any defense cards, it's mainly just her wrapped up. So he's attacking for 1. Don't want to spend a resource. I think I do. I think we basically just want to keep cycling this. Yeah, we're going to defend. So he's attacking for 1. 2, so I take no damage, so already. But I do take 2 indirect damage, which is just going to go on here. And, yeah. He's then confused against Surfer. There's an encounter card and encounter card. Unreveal will place 1 additional threat here for each Goblin minion in play. There isn't any. And then he's going to heal double his stage number, so 1, 2. It's the end of the round, so on fire is going to go away and deal 2. Okay, so we do have 2 extra resources here. So kind of want to get Allosaurus out, but also want to get rid of this. Can I do that? Can do that, but then I can't get rid of that as well. If I do that, I'd have to yeah, which wouldn't work. Okay, so we're going to spend 1, 2 on sunfire. I keep calling them sunfire, don't know why. And we're going to exhaust. No, we're going to use Spider Girl to do that, which is going to remove this. He's then going to attack for 2. Can't quite get him out, unfortunately, so we're going to look at the top 7 for an attack event. It's going to be 1 by 1, I guess. So unfortunately, I still haven't got quite enough to get out Allosaurus. Don't know how you pronounce that. It's a bit of a shame. So I'm going to attack for 2. We're going to use one of these resources to do 1 by 1, which will literally just do 2 damage. Okay, that's so first turn done. Okay, we're going to spend a resource to get wrapped up back on. We're then going to thwart for 2. Get rid of this. We're going to massively overpay for stuff here, but I'm going to attack for 1, using the police backup. I'm going to spend the double to fear gas, confuse an enemy. It's not a minion and they were confused, so but I forgot for both of them should have been 1 damage. We're then going to flip down, ready this, which will exhaust to remove a threat. We'll use Charlie Cooper, which will just remove 2 more threat. And we're going to overpay here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to ready, and we're going to ready. I'm going to draw 6 here. Draw 4 more here. Okay, so we can either get Marshall Prowess out or we can get Allosaurus out. 1, 2. He's attacking over here, so we're going to discard wrapped up. And we get to spend 1. I think we're going to... Oh no, we've got wrapped up in our hand, so I think we're going to leave it. So he's attacking for 0. I think the horse is going to take it. So we take 1 damage, 1 threat goes on here because he hisses. And then over here, he's confused. Each goblin enemy gets +1 attack. That's fine by me. And then he's going to heal 2 more health. Okay, he's going to remove 1 threat from here. We're actually going to ready him and remove an additional threat. Because she's 2, yeah. We could have just used for justice, but I actually don't. I want to get her cards out. Her cards are really good. We're going to flip up. We're going to thwart for 2 to get rid of this. We're then going to pay 1 for wrapped up. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2. Oh wait, before we flipped up, we could have done her. What did she do? So we could have drew an extra card. So I'm going to use these two to pay for Tendril Lash. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. Actually, I'll hold on to them a second, because we're going to get foot like a butterfly out. Oh, he's not confused in a minute, but he should have took a damage from having wrapped up on there. And then we're going to pay the 1, 2 to pay for Tendril Reef, which means we deal 5. Okay. I think I messed up that turn. I'm not 100% sure I did everything right on that turn, but well, I definitely drew the card too late, but I don't think that would have caused any major problems. Okay. I'm going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. We should have shifted over here, but I think she's actually the one doing the most damage, so we're going to get all my other doubles are going to be in here, aren't they? Oh wait, we've got 2 more resources here, so we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Allosaurus out. I think we won't do much with them. We're going to use both of these to get Martial Prowess out. And then we're going to leave it there. Yeah. And we can set up next turn to do a lot of damage, I think. So we're going to draw 5. Best encounter card. Draw 1. Okay. So 1, 2. He's attacking here, but he is wrapped up. We are going to spend a foot like a butterfly to add that to our hand. So he's attacking for 0. We're going to defend. He's not meant to be ready, but he's going to be flipping over. Defend. We take no damage, which we would have done anyway, so it's a bit of a shame we didn't defend, but and then we take a damage here. He's then attacking here. I think we're going to defend with Wrath. It's limit once per phase, right? Yeah. She doesn't really need her basics that much, so she takes no damage. And then it's in encounter cards. So 1 and 1. We're going to give him a face down boost card. And then he gets his glider. May flip to alter ego form. Exhaust your alter ego, remove game over from the game. Okay. Put all set aside, so if their cards in your discard pile. Okay. We're just going to flip down, which first of all means we trigger our ability. 1, 2. We add 1 to our hand. I'd rather spoiling for a fight right now. And then we can exhaust to remove this from the game. And the other one. Your printed text box of each priest card you control is if it was blank. Okay, so this is doing nothing, and this is doing nothing. And I'm not ready, so I won't be able to use either of them. That's a bit of a shame. But then Sora's turn. So we're going to flip up. We're going to spoil for a fight, which I'm really hoping there is a minion left. So I'm just getting. Oh yeah, nice small one. We'll just put it into play, right? Yep. So we don't need to worry about the when revealed text. We're going to attack for 2 with some fire. We're then going to attack for 3 with Sofa. Up to 5. We're going to spend an energy to do Frog. I think I've forgotten to do that. But never mind. We're going to spend 1, 2 to do Relentless Assault. Deal 5 damage to enemy. We played with a fist, so it gets overkill. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She needs to be 36. And we get 2 encounter cards per player. Okay, we don't have a minion engaged with us, so I think I might have played that a little bit wrong, but never mind. I should have used him to deal the 3 damage and then, yeah, use the 3 attack somewhere else. Okay, then we're going to thwart for 2. Do want to flip down with her soon because will be helpful. We're going to attack for 2 on this guy with Allosaurus, and then Frog's going to be ready to defend next turn. Okay, over here, can't use either of these, so we do want to do Wrapped Up. We have attack for 2, so we could Battlefield Performance and then do this, but I don't think that's worth it. It's 1 threat removal. Oh no, it's 2 threat removal for 2. Yeah, I'm not sure that's worth it. So we are still going to spend 1 to confuse him. We don't get the rest of it because he was able to be confused and he isn't a minion. Then I'm going to use Battlefield Permanence to get the Wrapped Up out, which deals the damage here. I forgot. Well, instead I'll exhaust this, remove threat from a scheme equal to that enemy's fort. So 1, 2. And then I'm going to flip down and be ready to get rid of this next turn. Okay, so we're going to ready and we're going to ready. We're going to draw 5 more cards here. And we're going to draw 5 cards here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. He's attacking here. The Wrapped Up goes off. We're going to use infiltration to add that to our hand. We're going to have Frog defend. Frog loses his stuff, but Goblin 4 comes in and deals us the damage. No, wait, that should have gone off as well, so this should have come in as well. That's actually 2 damage we've taken there. And then he's confused against Yori. That's encounter card and encounter card. So discard and upgrade or support you control. I like this card, but I'm not really getting any use out of it, so I'm going to get rid of it. I think martial prowess is a bit more important here. Goblin 4, Goblin Knight. Okay, lots and lots of minions. Over here, Goblin 4. Hysteria. Yeah, so he's going to get an extra boost card. And then we're going to give him an extra boost card as well. So we're going to go over here. We're going to exhaust to get rid of this. It gets removed from the game. Which means we can start doing this. We might as well use it for... And then we're ready. We'll draw a card because I think boost icons are just the normal ones, so I get to draw a card. Okay, and then we're going to flip up. We want to deal 3 damage, would be helpful. We could call in some actions here, I suppose, so we can actually start doing the damage to him instead. I think that's probably worthwhile. So we're going to spend 1, 2 to do Relentless Assault. Does have overkill, so we'll deal 3 and then 2 more here. Okay, then the only fists I've got is Spider-Man or Wrapped Up, and I'm not using Wrapped Up. So we can go 1, 2, 3 to do Concussive Blow, which will deal 3 damage and confuse him. Okay, and then we're going to deal the damage here, which we're going to deal the damage like that. That deals the damage to him because we put confuse on him as well. We're going to do Wrath's Mask to put Wrapped Up on him, which is going to deal him the damage. We're then going to spend 1 for Scare Tactic, which would normally do 3 damage, but instead it's going to do 4 damage. Okay, and then that's her done. Okay. I think I keep forgetting to do Allosaurus, because we should really be healing people when we draw at the end of the turn, but just keep forgetting it. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 to do 1 by 1. Let's do that. So 2 damage here, 2 damage here. We're definitely not killing him here, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, 4, 7. Yeah. Nowhere near. We can get him down to like 15, maybe 13. So we need to get rid of some of these. So we're going to deal 3 damage here. Then going to attack for 2. 1, 2. I'm going to spend the other one to do 1 by 1. So 2 damage here. 2 damage here. Tyrannosaurus, we're going to have attack for 2 on here. And then we are going to flip down. We'll go top 2. I think I prefer spoiling for a fight here. This is going to go on the bottom. Fortunately, no more solar flare, so we don't get to heal. Okay, so we're going to ready. No, wrong button. We're going to ready and ready. We're going to draw 4 more here. Okay, that'll be nice, because we're going to need the healing as well. And then we're going to draw 5 more here. So 1, 2, 3. He's attacking for here. He gets an additional boost card because of Hysteria. But he is -2 attack. So he's actually only attacking for 1 right now. Do I spend... I'm going to spend Sense of Justice to grab Raptor. So we're defending for 3. He's attacking for 1, 2, 3. With a boost. So we take no damage, which means we're ready. And this guy doesn't come into play with us, so we are going to take 1, 2 damage from these. I could defend it, but I'd rather be ready. Then he's confused over here. And in counter card, he should have got an extra thing here, which makes him heal 2 damage. In counter card and in counter card. Another guard minion. And size games are 1, 2. Each goblin minion. That's 4, so we're up to 6. Okay, it is Solar Flare's turn first. I think we're going to be using this. So we can do a decent amount of damage using this and heal. Even if we just do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Or we could do this. Well, there's only 2 out there right now, so it's not really worth it. Man, I forgot to heal 1 from a friendly character, so I'm going to do that now. Before I forget. Because I drew cards. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend 1, 2. I mean, I could do that to start off. Yeah, we're going to call an action actually. Call an action to do Fear Gas, which is going to confuse an enemy. So I'm going to confuse him. So actually, it did 1 more damage. We'll do that before we attacked. Then we're going to start off by doing press the advantage to deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. We draw a card. And this is every time. So we're going to heal the damage from us. I could just spend all 4. We'll attack for 2, attack for 2, and attack for 2. Oh no, we don't deal the extra damage because he doesn't have like a butterfly. My bad. I don't think I did the extra damage on him anyway, so that's fine. So that's 6 damage. Just down to 11. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There isn't a maximum on this, right? No. So I can choose 6 players. Well, there's only 2 of us, so. We get to deal X damage to the bird, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with chosen players. I'll just deal 1 damage. Okay, I read that wrong. That's still good, to be fair. Oh, also he should have took a damage because I confused him. And then heal 1 damage from each friendly character and chosen character's control. So heal, 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 heal. Yeah, I did slightly misread that. And then we set this a card aside. We can't do that because we've used it twice per round already. Oh, I could have done an extra one. It's not an attack event, so we couldn't have. Okay, so that's solo fur done though. So the question is, can we get through this? I don't think we can, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that does ignore guard, so we're just going to deal the damage here. I'm going to spend 1 on wrapped up, which will deal damage. Unfortunately, I can't get through these, so I think we're going to have to wait another round to finish them off. So we are going to fort for 2. I'm going to spend these 2. To get rid of Hysteria. And then we're going to flip down. Now let us draw a card, which doesn't really help us, but... Okay, so it's on 2. We're going to draw 5 more cards. And we're going to draw 5 more cards. Wow, that is not a great hand. Really is. So, 1, 2, 3. He's attacking over here, but he gets -2. We are going to spend 1 to add wrapped up to our hand. He's attacking for 1, so I think we're still going to have Frog defend it. Yeah. And then Goblin's gonna... That's not at all what he's going to do. He's going to deal me damage, not run away. That would have been nice. He is confused. And then these are going to place 1 for each. 1, 2, 3. We're then getting counter cards. And we get 1 more because of the hazard. So we get to discard 4 cards from the top of the deck. Okay. And then... we'll engage it, that's fine. He's only got 2 health. We should be able to do something about that. Okay. Then he's going to heal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's got a bit more than 2 health now, but not anything major. Gang up, we are in Alter Ego, luckily, because otherwise that could have been pretty bad. And we get another minion. So Yori's first. I'm going to remove a threat using police backup. I'm going to draw a card using Charlie. And then we're going to ready using her ability. Kind of hoping for some way to get rid of these. Good. Okay, we're going to call on an action. We're going to use martial prowess to do 1 by 1. This is going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. So these are gone. Then we are going to flip up. We unfortunately don't have a fist resource for concussive blow, so it's just a very expensive confused, but I do think it's probably worth it. So we're just going to spend 3 for concussive blow to confuse Green Goblin. We're going to deal the damage. It's not a character I control, it's just a support. So it's still only 1 damage. We're going to attack for 2 because we have because of this. We're then going to spend 1 for Wrapped Up, which is going to deal the damage. And then going to spend 2 for Tendril Lash, deal 2 damage to an enemy, and he's dead, but we could also do another 3 damage as well, and actually that would be 3 and 4, my bad. So we were definitely over, and it hadn't even been some of the first turn. These two are like powerhouses, man. Wow, that feels like a quick game. It was an hour, so yeah, these two are really fun. Yeah, we didn't get to see their nemesis. We did get to see their obligation, so which was kind of cool. Which I think, yeah, both of them are out of there. But yeah. This one's quite a surprisingly nasty one. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but having both of these blank is quite hard. Because she does like to flip to alter ego, mainly because of her. So she's, yeah. It's a good obligation. But yeah, 2 very fun heroes. I like the whole setting aside thing that Solar Flare's got. It's a pretty interesting way of buffing yourself up through the game, rather than just upgrades. I think that's all. Oh no, one more. And they definitely shredded through this scenario, that's for sure. I was like not that concerned throughout the whole time, and I don't think that's like they're overpowered or anything. It's just they obviously match my playstyle pretty well as well. That helps. But yeah, I think there was only a couple of cards we didn't manage to get out, which is Fire Shield, which we just didn't get it at the right time. We were either in alter ego or it just wasn't really worth it. Actually, I think it was just when we were in alter ego we got this. This is a cool one. It's cool to have one that isn't just in the hero phase. Also, I think this is the only art I don't really like because it's, I don't know what's going on here. The rest of the set is pretty great. But for the art, but yeah, it just looks a little weird there. But yeah, Allosaurus, I think I messed up consistently with that one, so that I only got like 1 or 2 healing off it. Should have definitely got a lot more healing off it. I mean, I think he was out like 3 or 4 turns and I only healed twice, maybe. So actually it would only be about 2 or 3 more. So, but yeah, really fun hero. 5 cost cards that you think you're never going to play, but actually, yeah, you do, because you have your resources out there. Extra healing. Yeah, really fun. So with those goggles we did get out. The limit 4 times per round. We didn't really feel that until right at the end when we'd gotten rid of this. Where we could have healed the damage. But I think adding it back to your hand, that's pretty powerful too, so it feels pretty good. And obviously it causes a problem if you do potentially as well. But yeah, I think the only thing that's kind of weird mechanically for me is his alter ego, because, and I think that's part of just the deck I was playing as well, so it might be a different deck would work better with that. But almost all of his events you're just going to hold on till next turn if you pick them up. There's actually only this, and so there's a few cards in this set. So there's 5 cards in hers, I don't actually know, I'm assuming it's a his. Kind of looks like a guy, which is a weird thing to say, but because he's a plant, but I don't know. When she's on she, there you go, she's a she. But yeah, often you'll just get a card that you just gotta hold on till next turn with. Yeah, so I feel like this would be better if it was an interrupt, and it's when you change from this form to hero form, kind of like magic. Because I just never really got used to the card that I grabbed. It just meant I grabbed a card, which was great, but then I couldn't use it, which felt a bit bad. I didn't really get much of a benefit out of it, and a lot of times I didn't get any benefit out of it because I just grabbed the card and then that was it. But that's literally the only thing I don't like about this set. And it's not even like I don't like it, it's fine. It's just not great. Pinecone's just really funny. The fact that it just becomes tokens and you have to just replace all your allies. Really funny. You could just have a load of really bad allies out. In a leadership build. Like very low cost. Yeah, that's a wrong one. So like Kalu, Maria Hill, probably not Pixie, Skullgirl, these ones that are great on like when they into play and things, and then you just bring this out and it takes them out of play, and yeah. Although I'm pretty sure Senator Kelly would die in Sabretooth and you'd lose. but yeah, really cool hero, very different. I don't know what. Have to be a zombie, of course. If he attacks and damages a friendly character, choose either exhaust it or stun it. Treat all set aside. Yep, that's a nasty side scheme, but probably should be. Exhaust each identity, each friendly character you control. If no characters are exhausted this way, this card can search. Yeah. Cool. Like this one over here. Then there's Wrath. So I really like Wrath. She matches my playstyle quite well. The way that Fair matches like my support itch, although they were definitely doing damage, and she kind of just matches my control fix. Right? She's all about control. Yeah. So yeah, her alter ego is great. I said the police cards are really great. They're really interesting. I like the fact that it's alter ego and hero action on here, so you don't get to choose unless you're in the right form, which kind of encourages you to flip down and use them. It's great because she could easily be a hero that you just always stay in hero form, and that's it. I mean, she has enough control and things that you could probably do that. Although a lot of her control is, I'd like to say confused, but there's actually only same amount of confused as with stun. So, oh no, there's more confused. But you got Wrapped Up that does both. So is it? I thought there were 2 copies of Wrapped Up. That's still on the burn. That's why. But yeah, getting benefits for stunning or confusing and putting Wrapped Up on there feels great. You're just constantly chipping away at damage. Wraths is great, just for getting Wrapped Up out. But depending on what enemy you've got this on, got Wrapped Up on, like that's could be significant thought. And it's technically not a thought either. So even if you're confused, you can still remove threat, which is great. Tendril Lash is great because you want this on like every single turn if you can, which I think we managed it. As soon as we got Wrapped Up out, I don't think we had a turn without Wrapped Up, which is exactly what you want. I do wonder if it's a bit too easy to put it back on because it's not exactly an expensive card. It's very easy to get back into our hand, so I don't know, but it is a very good card. Yeah, and the fact that it ties into Tendril Lash is really good as well. 2 damage to an enemy, 3 additional damage if it's attached, which is pretty great, 5 for 2. And then you get to find Wrapped Up, put it into play, attached to the enemy if you haven't got Wrapped Up already. And that's just another 3 ways to get Wrapped Up on, which is great. So you can start using them on minions as well. We didn't use it on minions at all. I feel like this is just best on the villain, unless you've already got one on the villain. But yeah, Tendril Salam, pretty good minion clear. 3 and 3. It's just this is probably a little bit. This might be a little bit strong, to be honest, because it's just a better melee and cheaper. What is it? And they should be stronger. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, melee is 3, and you only get to deal 3 damage, and then deal 3 damage to another enemy. So. But this one also gives you the option to use it after an enemy activates to stun them. So I do wonder if that should be free cost. Not sure. Just because it has the choice on it. But it is a really good card. But yeah, I really liked her. Her hero ability would be great if I played Protection as well, but it worked pretty well even in Justice. But yeah, really fun hero, both of them. A Nemesis set, we didn't get to see a Nemesis set, but it looks great. I mean, I think Andy N has a Missing Negative scenario which uses a colour scheme just like this as well, and they both look gorgeous. Let's just remove the pins, that'd be easier. Just got top 3 cards, resolve each boost ability discarded this way. That's a cool effect. So it's kind of like a not as bad villainous, but could be worse because you're discarding more cards, and if there's a ton of boost abilities, it could be worse. It's probably less damaging, but it could be worse in other ways. Each minion gains villainous. Ouch. If you get that out at the same time as Mr. Negative, which you will with Shadows of the Past, that could be nasty. That's especially nasty on standard 3, because it could come out in the middle of a villain activation. Would mean he would come out with villainous and acceleration icon, amplify icon. Yeah, that could be mean. And the demons deal 1 damage to a defeating enemy. Yeah. Great. That player, sorry. And then pretty cool. Yeah. Awesome. I think I did miss a couple of cards missing from here. Some more fear gas. Yeah. But yeah, really cool set. Spider-Man we didn't get out just because we didn't really need him, to be honest. But he plays more into the control as well. Being able to just cancel treacheries and everything else. It's pretty cool. We just didn't need him. But yeah, really fun hero. And really fun hero. So, glad to see it. I'm going to leave it there. And thank you for watching.